when you're trying to do that, you need to be consistent. That's very important. You can't just wait for those moments of inspiration, because you're going to let a lot of time pass. And, a lot of people fall into this trap where they have great ideas and things that could generate them money, right? But then they don't have the follow through. They never see it to the end. And because they're waiting for that next moment of inspiration to pick up the pieces. So what can we do? This is going to be a really important piece of advice. This is something that I do, and I've heard a lot of other successful people do it. But writing your ideas down, having some kind of journal. It doesn't have to be physical, but there are actual reasons why physically writing it is also important, and we'll talk about that in a second. But jotting it down, something like it could be bullet points, even like a checklist, even, right? So what happens is you get that big idea, that inspirational moment. You sit down, you see the whole vision, the whole song, even you write down a couple licks, whatever. You get the beginnings of some lyrics. You think of that awesome music video, and you can see it like perfectly in your head. But there's a lot of work that goes into something to see it from that moment in your head to actually coming into reality, actually turning your ideas into something tangible. So what I would say to do when you feel that inspiration, the most important thing is to strike, right? To act on it. First thing, you hear that song in your head, you hear that lyric, start doing that. The next day, or even it could be the same day, but I'd say when you wake up and you're like, I don't want to sing today, I don't want to pick up that instrument, I don't want to do whatever. The most important thing here is going to be your work ethic and developing a system that you can work even when you're not feeling like it, right? I mean, probably all of us go to work and aren't happy every day. Even if you do what you love, there are definitely some days where you just have to get through it. If you have a 9 to 5, you got to do your job either way. You got to treat your art like that too. You need to create a system so that even when you're not feeling like it, you're still moving ahead in some way. I think making some kind of a checklist, bullet points, and breaking your idea into very small steps. Something as small as going to the store and buying certain aspects of that music video, going to a prop store, right? Like a Halloween store. That's one important task that now you don't have to do, right? Make a storyboard, write just the lyrics, just freestyle, just get melodies today. Do a small edit and break it into all the small components that you're